So today we're going to be talking about 10 of the best solos of all time. Not just guitar, but just solos in general. And I couldn't do it by myself, so I brought my friend Robert here along to help.
Hello.
And yeah, let's get on with the video.
Action!
So hello, and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. So yeah, as I say, we're going to be doing 20 guitar just solos in general today.
I've got 10.
You got 10, I've got 10, so it's going to be 20 in
Oh,
total.
I see what you mean.
We clash on 3.
We do.
So, work it out. That's 10,
8.
7, so 17 total. 17 solos we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
So 17
I said
solos.
8.
So yeah, we're just going to go over them. Do you want to? You're the guest. You can start. We're going to do the 3 that we clash on first, though. So we can talk about them 3 together, and then we've got 7 different ones. So
Good stuff.
right.
So, I'm going to start us off. Can't think about guitar solos without thinking about Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin.
Completely agree. I mean, the thing is, when you think of Zeppelin, though, you could actually pick a variety of songs. And I think the thing that makes Zeppelin's one so great is the song in general, because there's actually a build up to it, and then there's this huge payoff, and the guitar solo just erupts, and it's fantastic. And Jimmy Page is just like Jesus on the guitar, I think.
I think Stairway's a song as well that not necessarily Led Zeppelin fans will know, if you see what I mean. So you don't have to be a Led Zeppelin fan to know about Stairway to Heaven.
That's true. You get some hits from Zeppelin and all these classic rock bands like the Beatles, the Who, the Rolling Stones, where only fans of them are going to know, certain songs from them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas Zeppelin's Stairway, I think every human being on this planet knows.
I think you're born knowing it.
Yeah. I think it's something which, if you don't know, then you're living under a rock. But yeah, I mean that's a great guitar solo to start us off with. But I think another one which must be talked about, moving on to our number 2, is Pink Floyd's "Comfortably Numb."
Both got that.
That is
very good.
Fantastic song. David Gilmour again is another master of the guitar. He is fantastic.
I just like the solo.
You just like the solo. He just.
Good. My turn.
Yeah, go on, you go for it. Number 3.
Something we can actually talk about. Well, I can talk about. Guns N' Roses, November Rain.
This is not on mine. This one.
It's not on yours.
No. My number 3 that's the third one we clashed with.
Okay. Oh shit.
That's all right. Just do that one,
so
and we'll go back to.
Only I've got this one, but November Rain. Brilliant song, brilliant solo. There's also another solo towards the end over what he's singing, but it's not sort of focused on Slash. He's just sort of going at it in the background, but it's good. Yeah, it's real good. It's got a good music video as well.
It does, to be fair.
Put that in there.
See, I'm going to spoil my list a bit here. I actually don't have no Guns N' Roses on mine. I feel a bit bad.
I've got 2. I hit the limit. Oh yeah, we also said two songs from each artist.
Yeah. Even
though you cheated a little
bit.
I've
cheated a little bit.
You bypassed it.
Because it's kind of...
see.
Yeah.
You found a loophole in the system.
I have. I've cheated it. I found a glitch. Yeah, so or else we could just fill our... I could fill this list up easily with Zeppelin.
All of mine would be Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. But, no, Slash is hands down. I've done a top 10 guitarists on my channel like a year back, and Slash made it. So I do adore Slash's guitar playing. He's fantastic. He's a very cool bloke.
He's in another band as well.
Is he?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Red Velvet or some shit.
I honestly don't know.
It's like a band with like some random people in it. It's just got him in it.
To be honest, it does surprise me because Guns N' Roses aren't the most active band when it comes to studio work.
I can't remember what that's called. Put it in the description.
Someone will let us know.
Someone will tell us, and they'll call me an idiot for not knowing it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry.
That'd be right in some cases. So I did one we clash on.
Go for it.
The Eagles.
Yes.
Hotel California.
Dual guitar solo. Did you know that?
I honestly didn't know that.
2 people.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a big Eagles fan, but I don't really know the members. I know Joe Walsh, but I wanted to make sure it was him who was doing the guitar.
One of them died recently. I said recently, it was like 2 years ago, I think.
But I didn't know, what's his name, Don Felder? That's the other guy.
Yeah.
I actually
John something, isn't it?
I've put Don down on my.
Joe.
Oh, Joe Walsh. Yeah, I know who Joe Walsh was, but I didn't know who Don Felder was. So
he's got the dual neck.
They're amazing. They were really good. I mean, it takes a lot of skill to play one. Again, Hotel California. Again, you get the urge that you know a guitar solo is coming in the song, and then when it arrives, it's just great. I think.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
They sort of play with the guitar through the song.
I mean,
every now and then. Whenever
we're in your car going to the cinema or whatever, and you're playing Hotel California for like the 100th time because he loves playing this song, always got to turn the guitar solo up.
Oh yeah, of course. It's the same with Stairway.
Yeah, you've just got to roll the window down,
plays,
blast
maximum
it out.
volume.
It's all you need in life.
Fantastic, brilliant solo.
Back to you.
What are we on now?
Oh well, your next one would be Hotel California. So do you want me to go?
Well, then you're one ahead of me. Because I did one that we clashed on. Because we only had 3 that we clashed on. So we're on...
Yeah, no, we've done...
Number 5.
I've only done them 3. I've still got this one to do.
I've now done this one, this one, this one, this one.
Yeah, I've only done 3.
So you've got to go.
I've got to go. So, my next solo is going to be the first non-electric guitar solo. It's going to be a bass solo. I just would have had a really hard time leaving this song out because I love it so much. Fleetwood Mac, The Chain. John McVie, bass guitar, groundbreaking. It's amazing. I mean, the song was made famous, of course. No, it was
Formula One.
Formula One.
I know that. That's all I can talk about.
It was not only on one of the biggest albums of the 70s, but then, for like people like me and you, because, when I was younger, I went collecting records. I went into Fleetwood Mac when I was younger.
Sure.
Well, I've been here about 5-6 years, but like when I was, even younger than that.
Oh, right.
When I was like,
little babby.
About that big.
Gotcha.
My dad's a huge Formula One fan, so I knew this song off by heart from Formula One. And of course, the new Guardians film has brought it in for the non-Motorhead fans.
That's a remix, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think really.
Yeah,
so...
it's a remix.
But
I'm pretty sure. I think on the album is probably the original.
I was going to say,
but in the film, and it was using a trailer as well.
Yes, yeah.
That was definitely a remix.
Oh yeah, no, it was in the trailers, 100%. I can't remember the film. I need to rewatch it really.
I've only seen it once.
I watched it with. I went with you, didn't I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, and then I watched it when I got it on Blu-ray. But no, it's the song just works in so many ways. On the album, Rumours, and then of course Formula One is becoming an epic theme. It works well in films as well, clearly. So.
The only trouble with that is I don't think people know that it's Fleetwood Mac from the F1 because they don't say that it's Fleetwood Mac.
I mean, you never hear the
plays.
vocals either. You literally just get the bass solo and then it ends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like when I was younger, I didn't know who Fleetwood Mac were to start with, but like, if I had known about Fleetwood Mac and I just hadn't heard the album Rumours, I probably wouldn't have known that it was Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I completely agree with that.
Good. Next is Free Bird by Leonard Skinner. I got recommended that by someone and listened to it, and then we both realised that it's in the first Kingsman film.
Yes, yeah.
The church scene.
That's where I know it from. I do know of Leonard Skinner.
When Colin Firth kills so many people. Yeah,
that was probably the best action scene in any film ever, I'd say.
That's for another video.
Yes. Maybe one day we'll start talking about movies on this channel a bit more.
If people want to see it.
People want to see it. Them. Yeah. Do you guys want to see more movie stuff? Let us know in the comments. Because I know that you, and when I had Ryan over as well, you guys like talking about movies.
Lewis would as well, if Lewis is actually in town.
Yeah, if he actually wants to be sociable.
Lewis, looking at you.
Yeah, man, what are you doing? But
what are we talking about? Oh yeah, Free Bird, Leonard Skinner, great solo.
You know this song more than me. I've only heard it occasionally on the radio. I've never really paid too much attention to this song myself.
Me neither. It's just got a great solo in it.
It does have a great solo. I'm not going to deny that.
Good. Next
one. This is where I kind of start cheating. And I really I love the live version of this more. The studio version's only okay. so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this, but I'm putting a live song on here. Eric Clapton on I Shot the Sheriff. Now, generally, I do think Eric Clapton...
It's a Bob Marley song, isn't it?
It is originally a Bob Marley song, but Eric Clapton's version.
Again, that's all I can say about this, because I know who Eric Clapton is, I've seen him play guitar, and he's very good, but I don't know that. So you talk.
Disgraceful.
I'm going to sit here in silence.
You do that. Okay. So, Eric Clapton is my favourite guitarist because I don't think he's the most skillful, as in the fact that he can move up and down it. Jimmy Page can move up, Slash can control the guitar better. But I think Eric Clapton makes the best sounds on guitar. That's why he's my favourite. And on the original song, he didn't really have a guitar solo. I mean, there was one, but it was very, very laid back. It was very, like, oh, we're just chucking in there, quick, easy one. Whereas nowadays, when he performs it live, it just sounds so much better. He goes on for longer. And it works so much better, sorry. And it's, I don't know, when he plays it live, it's just so much more rewarding, I think. It's a really good guitar solo. So, yeah, that's my Eric Clapton pick, because he had to make at least one spot as a solo artist on here. But we'll see him again.
It's me now, isn't it?
It is you, it's your go.
You can talk about this with me.
Yes, I'm very, very familiar with this song.
Mr. Blue Sky by ELO, which stands for Electric Light Orchestra, if you didn't know.
I think people knew that one.
I was going to talk about the keyboard solo. It is a keyboard solo,
you're going for the keyboard one. Mm-hmm. There is a keyboard solo in it, yeah.
Yeah, because they redone it, didn't they?
They redone it in 2012. Or it was just Jeff in 2012. Oh, him and Richard Tandy, who is the pianist. So, what are you laughing at?
Nothing.
I know what you're laughing at. But yeah, it's gone. The original went from 7 members, I believe, and then the 2012 was just 2 members. Jeff Lynne done all the work on the 2012 one, really.
See, this is stuff I don't know. I like the song Mr. Blue Sky. I went, that's got a good solo in it. Putting it on the list.
It's a pretty simple solo, but I think it's
catchy.
So catchy.
It's catchy. It fits with the song as well.
It does. It's, yeah. As I say, I completely agree. It's pretty simple, but it's amazing still.
And they used it in Guardians.
Yes, they also use that in Guardians. This is the second one. Is there going to be a third? I don't think there is there?
I've only got 2 songs that were in Guardians.
Yeah.
Actually, I've only got 1. You've got 1.
Yeah, that's it. See, Guardians
songs. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. I think we're going to be talking about the Guardians soundtracks, aren't we, when Ryan comes down and film a video about them.
Point. Yeah.
I think that's what we're doing. That's only next month, I think.
Oh God.
So, well, hey. So I'm going to do a keyboard solo next. And I'm going to talk about Genesis. Of course, Tony Banks, who is probably the best keyboardist. What are you?
I don't know what this is. I've just got to sit here and let you talk about it.
Well, Tony Banks has loads of great keyboard solos. He's like, for you, would be like the Brian May, you know.
The Brian May of
keyboards.
Keyboardist.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Brian May fan, but I know you are. That's why I'm comparing him to Brian May for you.
I like Brian May.
But
nice guitar.
He does. He is pretty good. But I've picked the song purely sentimental feelings because I absolutely adore this song. I think maybe he has got a couple better ones out there, but I just love this one. It works so well in the song. I'm doing Follow You, Follow Me, which is probably the best Phil Collins era Genesis song, in my opinion, anyway. But his keyboard solo in that is just fantastic. It's just fits well with the song. A bit like Jeff Lynne's Mr. Blue Sky. So the guitar solo suits that song, this keyboard solo suits this song, I think. So that's my next pick.
Good. What am I on now? Got a Queen song in there.
Oh, here it goes.
Yes. Queen song.
Now, me and you disagree a bit on Queen, don't we?
We do. I like Queen. He thinks they're overrated. I don't think they're overrated. We do agree on one thing, though. That their hits are absolutely brilliant, but the rest of it is absolute... It's just filler.
I think...
It's just filler.
The thing is, I think there's a few artists who are like that for me, though. It's Queen, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley. I absolutely adore their hits, but the thing is, I can disagree...
I agree with Elvis Presley, because he's got, like, 700 albums.
Oh, mate, you dumb... But Michael Jackson had, he had Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. They were great. Queen had
Good.
Night at the Opera, that was great. Sheer Hearts, that was a great album.
Kind of Magic was an album, wasn't it?
Kind of Magic. Yeah, I'm not big on that one. That's when they went a bit 80s for me, a bit too 80s. But I mean, they you know, there's no doubt Michael Jackson and Queen do have their good albums, but they're not like, for me, like David Bowie or the Beatles, where I just like all of their albums. I think Queen and Jackson, you have to kind of pick and choose albums wise, but their hits are incredible.
Yeah.
I think Michael Jackson and Queen have better hit compilations than even the Beatles, I'll admit.
We did it. We did it.
No, don't get me wrong, I'd much rather put on the Beatles hits because I like them more. I think they're better songs. But I think Queen's hits flow so well. And
I think Queen's songs have aged better than the Beatles.
Yeah,
I know that might struck a nerve with you, but
I think
they've aged better.
You know me, the Beatles are my favourite band. I absolutely adore them. But yeah, there's no doubt Queen have a more modern sound to them. They have aged better.
Definitely.
I mean, you still hear Queen in clubs.
You do.
So.
You do.
But don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean anything really, in my opinion. I mean, because it's like, I still, just because they're played in clubs doesn't mean they're better. I think I'd still rather put the Beatles on myself. But
There was that one time when we asked for Yellow Submarine to be played in the club because we knew it would piss you off.
Yes.
But he didn't play it. He didn't play it.
Oh, so you did ask them? I didn't know if you asked them or not.
Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh, thank you. We'll end the video there then. You can get out of my house.
I haven't said my pick yet. I mentioned Queen and then we had a ramble.
Yeah, go for it.
My pick, guitar solo, is I Want It All by Queen. Now, I think the entire song is basically just Brian May shredding on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And the solo classes as the bit when it goes slow and there's the keyboard rolling up and down.
Freddie stops singing.
Hey!
What?
He does, but
that's
you're
saying
that's a good thing. But it's
no,
not.
I'm not saying that's a good thing.
Right,
I'm
yeah,
just saying when he stops singing.
Right, it sort of breaks down. There's the keyboard rolling backwards and forwards. Yeah, they all start singing, I'm pretty sure, at that point.
Or do they?
Yeah, I think they take it in turns. Because if you watch the music video, their faces sort of morph into each other.
I hate it when they let Brian May near the mic, though. I mean,
and then Brian May comes out with a cracker and just goes to town.
Redeems himself
on his... Did he use the Red Special for that song?
I've got no idea, honestly. I know the song, but I don't know that well.
Do you know about Brian May's guitar, the Red Special? You know, he built it himself. Him and his dad built it.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's made it worse.
That's made it worse. Oh, God.
There we go, that's a bit better.
That's perfect. Better. We should have started the video like this.
Should we refilm it?
No, fuck it.
I'm only joking.
We're about 3/4 of the way through anyway. Yeah, I Want It All by Queen. That's my pick. Up to you.
My next one, again, I'm bringing up Eric Clapton. Again,
I can just sit back in silence and just let you talk.
You'll know this one.
Will I?
Because it's...
Is it?
Yeah, it's I'm gonna say Layla, but of course it's not under Eric Clapton, it's under Derek and the Dominoes, which is...
See, he's cheating.
Yes, because I mean, it's not Eric Clapton, it's a band this time, it's just him doing the solo again. Yeah, there's an awesome guitar solo, like, near the end of the song before it goes into the instrumental bit with the piano. But throughout the whole song, you've got a great riff as well. One of the most iconic riffs ever on guitar, I'd say.
It's also very easy to play.
You're not helping my point here, really.
Oh no, I'm just saying it doesn't need to be someone shredding on a guitar to be good. No, it's iconic.
I'd say you need to be pretty talented to do the end bit though. That's where the song kind of steps it up a bit in the guitar playing.
That's also where my memory fails me and I can't remember what the solo sounds like. I mean, you can't talk about guitars and not bring up Layla. I think it's... So I had to put it in there again. Yeah, kind of like Fleetwood Mac the Chain. I couldn't leave it out. It's got to be on my list. So... Good pick. Good pick. Next. Now, do I look? Because these are the same. They're the same artist. So do I do
that one? We go to that one. Then go back to that one.
Right.
So
okay. Do you know what? I'm going to do this one first. Actually, I'm going to put in It's a Long Way to the Top, in brackets, If You Want to Rock and Roll, by AC/DC. I'm not putting it in for the guitar solo, I'm putting it in for the bagpipes solo. Because I think it's amazing how they've actually managed to get bagpipes in a rock song, and it works as well.
It is pretty amazing, to be honest.
It's very impressive.
I mean, you hear a lot of good bagpipe solos in songs. Like a good one for me, which I know you're not going to like. You don't like this guy.
Is it Paul McCartney?
It is Paul McCartney. He doesn't like him.
I don't like him.
Why don't you like him?
You can fucking tear me apart in the comments.
Why don't you like him?
It's because you can't see his head because it's up his own arse. That's why. That's why I don't like him, alright? Jesus Christ, I just calm down because otherwise I'm going to have a rant about why I don't like Paul McCartney. Please continue.
He's so wrong. Anyway, yeah, he had like a great one in Mullican Tyre, but it wasn't hard to put it in that song because it was a slow acoustic song and there's a bit of a build up to it and then they just kind of come in. So to get bagpipes in a rock and roll song, I've got to give you credit.
And it fits with the song as well. It doesn't seem out of place.
No, to be fair, it doesn't.
I fits in nicely.
I personally prefer the bagpipes on a Mullican Tyre, but that is also good. It's very rewarding in that song, I think. But
I like it.
I had to get you onto Paul McCartney a bit, so
You did. You had to call me out in front of everyone. Now they know. People are going to be tearing me apart in the comments.
Well, I'm going to bring up Eric Clapton again.
Third time.
See, this is where
folks. He said it 3 times.
No, I've done a solo song, I've done a Derek and the Domino song, and now I'm going to do a Beatles song where he come along to help him out. And it is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. My favourite Beatle was George Harrison. And
I didn't think you were allowed to have a favourite Beatle.
Oh, you are.
I thought it was like an unwritten rule. You're not allowed to have one.
Here on YouTube, believe me, everyone has their favourite Beatle.
Everyone has a favourite Beatle.
They do.
I
know yours isn't Paul.
No.
It better not be Ringo.
I'd probably go Lennon.
Lennon.
Because him in interviews is the funniest thing.
He was brilliant at interviews. He was. But don't forget, got a load of Yoko if you get into Lennon.
That is true. she's the curse that comes with him. Jesus Christ! We need to, because we'd both tear apart Yoko Ono. So
I've done it, and I've got destroyed here on YouTube for doing it.
Why?
Some people like her,
but she's talentless.
Well, you don't really. He doesn't mean it, folks.
I do mean it. People who think she's got talent, go and find a video on YouTube of her full on screaming for about 5 minutes, and people think that is talent. Watch that, then come back to this video and comment, I watched the video, it's fucking terrible.
I get the impression you'll get me so many dislikes on this video.
They can dislike me, that's fine. Don't dislike this video.
You've slagged off Paul McCartney and Yoko Ono. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't like Yoko either, but she's surprisingly liked.
I'm not doing very well, am I?
No.
Not making any friends.
You might not be allowed back. No, kidding, you're right. What was I saying there?
I don't know. I actually can't remember what we were talking about.
Yoko
were we talking about bagpipes or something?
We're talking about solos, and we've ended up onto Yoko Ono of all people.
You mentioned the Beatles, and you said that someone was your favourite Beatle, and I said I didn't think you were allowed to have a favourite Beatle.
Yes,
that's what happened.
So, George Harrison. Whew. George Harrison is my favourite Beatle. I think he had probably the best songs in the Beatles. You know, like my favourite Beatles songs are all probably from their late career, George Harrison ones. And he also had the best solo career, in my opinion. And my favourite George Harrison song, possibly in general, but definitely while he was with the Beatles, is While My Guitar Gently Weeps. So not only is this song amazing, has some brilliant drums by Ringo, George vocals incredible, McCartney's bass work fantastic, and of course Lennon is great on it as well. But Eric Clapton comes into this absolutely stunning guitar solo. It is amazing. One of the best guitar solos of the entire 60s. It's amazing. So yeah, that's my next pick.
Nice one. Right then, I think I'm going to leave that till last.
Mm-hmm.
My next pick is another AC/DC song. It's Highway to Hell. Everyone knows Highway to Hell. I was going to put Back in Black in there, but I prefer this solo. Everyone knows Highway to Hell. you can pretty much sing along with it. The words aren't terribly difficult.
No.
And it's got fantastic solo. I don't know if it was Axel is the AC/DC guitarist, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think it was Axel for this one. For the previous one of It's a Long Way to the Top, I don't know if that was him, because I know that the members changed around a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it's Axel for this one. If it is, he did a brilliant job. Highway to Hell. Great solo.
It is great. I just love that song in general. My next one, my last two picks actually, so this goes for both of them. I'm not hugely familiar with these artists, but I just love these particular solos. I've seen them, heard them before, I've seen them perform live, and I just absolutely love them. So there's going to be another guitar one. I'm going for B.B. King, Blues Boy Tune. Nearly said it wrong. Blues Boy Tune. And if you watch this live, it's incredible. It is brilliant. I just showed Robert it before we started filming. And, you know, you can move along the guitar just incredibly. But it's amazing what you can do with just one note. You know, he'll just move his finger about on it and just get all these different sounds out of it.
Yeah.
It's incredible to watch, and it's a fantastic song. Again, I did prefer the live version, kind of like with I Shot the Sheriff. But, yeah, it's a fantastic song. Very bluesy, which is right up my street. And it's a really good song. So, that's my 9th pick.
Good stuff. Now,
your number one.
Last but certainly not least, I'm going to talk about another Guns N' Roses song. One of my personal favourite songs. Sweet Child of Mine. This solo is fantastic. I think technically it's got 2, but I'm counting them as 1. Because I'm cheating.
Yeah, that's right, I've cheated.
It's got the sort of mellow solo, sort of midway through, and then at the end it's got that mental solo.
Yes, the last one's incredible.
It goes crazy, and then it, like Stairway, it sort of has that bit at the end with the singing that's completely different to the rest of the song.
Yeah.
The solo really breaks the song in two, really, and it's sort of the solo holding it together, which you need a great solo to do, and both of those songs that I just mentioned have got them, so...
I can't find any fault in that. That song is just incredible. It is an incredible song. And the guitar solo is amazing.
It's made me very happy saying that.
I love that song. I mean, you overplay it a bit, but it's a great song.
Hey, can't overplay that song.
My last one, again, not massively familiar with this band, but it's a keyboard solo by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. So, of course, it's Keith Emerson doing the keyboards. And it's Can't Evil 9. Very strange.
What?
Can't Evil 9.
What is that?
It's a very long song, but the keyboards on it are amazing. The whole album that it's from, the keyboards, just amazing. But, the album, it's just the way it starts. It's fantastic. And then the whole song, I keep saying the song, but the whole album is just incredible. The keyboards flow through it really well, and it's just some of the best keyboard work you're ever going to find out there, period.
Might have to give it a listen.
It's very good. It's very good. As I say, Emerson, Lake and Palmer or Genesis. That's where you got to go for keyboards, I think. People get annoyed though with Genesis keyboards a bit though. It's a love-hate thing. You watch Top Gear?
I do.
Richard Hammond
hates Genesis.
He hates Genesis because of the keyboards.
I don't know that one song where the little girls start singing.
Genesis with the little girl that starts singing?
Yeah, pretty sure it's a Genesis song.
Little girl starts singing?
Yeah. It's like a choir. It's like a young child sort of choir starts singing. That really pisses me off. Someone in the comments will tell us.
Yeah.
And again, call me a fucking idiot for not remembering it.
Well, I have every Genesis album, so I should know this, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
I'm calling you out. You should know this.
I should know it. I'm thinking it must be a Peter Gabriel one, but I really doubt that you've heard a Peter Gabriel Genesis song.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I just said it because it annoys me.
Well, hey.
Should we talk about honourable mentions? Because I've got a few.
Oh, man, I could do loads. I mean, yeah, we're already at half an hour though, and you want to put the little blooper bit at the end.
Oh. Very quickly. Mm-hmm. Not much explaining.
Go on, you do yours.
I wanted to put Buddy Rich in there. for drum
Drums.
solos, but the only trouble is he doesn't do songs, he does performances.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to explain to you the name of a song when it's not actually a song, it's a performance at a certain place.
Yeah.
So, Buddy Rich, great solos.
I want to just chuck out Jimi Hendrix as well, because we didn't include any Jimi Hendrix. He came close to making mine.
Also, none of us did Bon Jovi.
No, I
You
suppose,
Give Love a Bad Name.
Yeah, that's, I suppose, yeah.
Honourable mention.
Yeah, they're good. Well, I suppose we should quickly explain the blooper as well.
What blooper?
We were
Oh, of course! The blooper!
We did try to film another video
last night.
That sounds a bit sketchy, doesn't it?
Well, now you've said it sounds sketchy. It's going to sound sketchy.
Well, we were very bored last night because I have no internet in my house at the minute. So we decided to go ghost hunting, didn't we?
We did. I've been before, and we found a place called Emma's Well down Amwell Lane, and we decided to drive there very late and walk down there.
Yeah, it was about midnight, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we pussied out.
Yeah, it was...
Which I probably didn't need to say, because you can sort of figure that out from the video.
Yeah, I mean, the video won't make much sense.
It got very foggy all of a sudden, and we shit ourselves and ran away.
Pitch black, country lane, little river there.
I was the only one that had a torch, because I'm sensible.
There was noises in the bushes, the water was moving. So we thought we'd chuck it at the end of this video for a laugh.
Or we can upload it as a separate video, because it's probably not very long. Just put it after this one and...
Just whack it at the end.
Whack at the end?
Yeah. But anyway, I'm not even sure I'm going to title this video Top 10 Guitar Solos, because we've...
It won't be guitar solos, will it? It'll just be solos.
Because we've just rambled more than anything though, haven't we? It's been more like a discussion. That's what it should be called. Discussion video. Solos and bloopers.
Nice.
So that's what it's...
We're going to put that bit at the start there as well.
Yeah, we'll put that at the end. There's going to be a few bloopers at the end of us trying to figure out how to start the video. You couldn't figure out how to start the video either.
Because I'm unprofessional. He's meant to be a professional, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so...
Yeah, I'm meant to be a professional, but I couldn't figure out how to start this video, so... Anyway, thanks for watching. Rob, you'll be back next month to do a video of Ryan. Guardians, I think we're talking about, or maybe something else.
Maybe, yeah.
So
maybe Imagine Dragons, or if there's anything else that they want us to talk about.
Yeah, I'd say movies, anything like that, because you and Ryan, you're great.
We're more movies than series fans, to be honest.
I'm not going to lie. Even though this is a music channel, I'm much more into my movies as well. So, movies, you know, us three, me, you and Ryan, we could go on for hours about movies, couldn't we?
Yes.
So, maybe we could do a live chat about movies.
That'd be good fun.
That'd be good. We could do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what Ryan wants to do.
See when he gets back to uni.
Yeah. But anyway, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Bloopers.
Cue.
That's a good angle.
That's a good angle.
Got to think of an intro to do. Should I do like...
We should just put this as the intro and be like, this is what we have to do.
Talk about 10 of the best solos, yeah? But I couldn't do it on my own. And then you just come sit down.
That's so sad. That's so sad.
No?
No.
Go on then, come up with something better.
Why don't you just start the video normally?
Robert, can you put the light on? I'm recording.
I've got the light on.
This is no light at
all.
on you! It's it's molehole. Hang on, I can flip the camera, can't I?
What's up? It's Rob Boy 680.
It is. And you can't even see me right now because it's so dark. You can...
Car. Oh, that's going the wrong way.
What are we doing, Robert?
We are currently...
We need to go up there and walk along the river.
You want to go up there?
Yeah, we need to go up there and walk along the river. We have to.
Alright, fine, come on then.
Can't see shit. Look. I can't... Look, this is...
Is this what you can see?
This...
Hello.
Hello.
No, please. I can't see the dog shit.
Sorry. It's true.
Dog shit's the least of my worries.
I haven't even told the camera what we're doing yet.
Right, we are on our way
Up a hill.
to Emma's Well. Now, supposedly,
This way.
a girl drowned in this well. And she's still here, apparently. we're going to go find out if we can actually see anything.
Because that makes sense, doesn't
Because
it?
we thought, what do we want to do on a Saturday night? Do we want to go out? Nah, let's go. And
Go down the pub, you could go to a club, what could you do? Now we're going to go to a place where pretend people live.
And apparently you can still hear her crying, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Bollocks!
Point the camera the other way, and now you've moved the light.
Help! Help!
I might need to piss in the well.
You're not pissing in the well. We're going to get
Why?
fucking haunted if you piss in the well.
She might like it. It might taste good. I nearly fell down the hill. I don't know if the camera can pick up actually how steep this hill is.
Oh my god, I can see how fucking bright my torch is though.
Your torch is amazing. I'm not gonna
swear on your channel, James.
You can swear. It's gonna be a stupid video anyway.
Oh god. As good as this torch is, I'd like it if we had more torches.
Should we go back to mine and get a torch?
Oh, hey, yeah, give it here. I'll just duplicate it. That's fine.
No, that's fine.
Oh, there's a bush here.
I don't really like that little so.
I just don't like this at all. I mean, oh god.
That looks horrible. Do you know what it looks like when you shine that in there? It looks like the Dementors in the lake in Harry Potter.
Please stop. They scare me when we're not walking down